Chasing views or chasing passion? It's a question that I ask myself pretty much every time I make a YouTube video for the channel, but I think it's a pretty important question. Now I know probably nobody's gonna watch this video, but for those of you who are, thank you. And I still really wanted to make it to explain where I'm at creatively and where I intend to take the channel in the very near future. But something about this is not right. That's a little bit more like it, I think. So I created this channel, Dimp Productions, over a year ago as kind of a one-off thing to share my mediocre voice impressions and my TV and movie thoughts. And you know, you guys kind of like that, and I did too back then. And it definitely brought in the views because it got me about halfway to being monetized within my first year, which, you know, is a pretty big accomplishment. So thank you for that. I didn't quite get all the way there, but that's okay. You know, we keep on trucking. So I continued making videos on the stuff I like and the stuff I like to make fun of. And you know, I still like Smiling Friends, but my passion isn't really for TV and movie criticism. It's more for like comedy, skits, and a little bit of genuine teaching with some comedy thrown in there. That's kind of my explanation for why I'm pivoting. Dimp Season 2, as I'm calling it, is intended to be my shift away from content that I think will do well on YouTube to content that I like actually really want to make and that won't burn me out as I try to discover my passion and perfect my craft. And as soon as I figure all that out, in my eyes, that marks the end of this era and the start of a brand new one. Now, if you watched any of my 2024 and like even the early 2025 videos, some of them were okay quality-wise, but a lot were rushed and the uploads were inconsistent, to say the least. But I really love this, and I hope it can get discovered and loved by even more people. So thanks for sticking around and watching the stuff that I'm really enjoying making in this current era. And as Logan Paul once said, my goal, above all, is always to entertain. But I actually mean that. So here's a bit of an announcement and the other reason that I wanted this video to exist. I need to inform the people and also keep myself accountable to the fact that starting with this video, I aim to put out weekly video releases on Thursdays. As of right now, that's going to be at 3 p.m. Central Time, if you want to be the very first person to watch them, you know? And that will be the case unless a different day proves to be better. And I'll let you know when that happens with the community posts on my channel, so you know, keep an eye out for that. But for the rest of August, I'm gonna try to achieve this with slightly shorter vids since I'm moving back into college. But come September, they'll resume to the long form videos. And that's because, you know, I gotta move in and get settled in with my college schedule before I can make these silly little goofy internet videos, sorry. And at that point, you'll finally get that quality Dimp Productions content that you know and love. I'm taking a quantity and quality approach to the new era of my channel because I actually really want to grow, believe it or not, and I think that's the way to do it. One last announcement that I really want to make before I end this video. The next video that I have coming up on August 24th is currently set for a premiere on my channel right now. And that's going to be instead of the Thursday upload. But I made that video to scratch an itch of mine, to celebrate something that I really enjoy, and to share with you another one of my passions on this channel. Please don't hate on it too much because I'm just trying something new, okay? So I guess all that's left to say is thank you to everyone who subscribed and continues to watch just about every video on my teeny tiny little channel. Hopefully though, it won't be teeny tiny for long, thanks to you who have shared it around and, you know, let your friends know that I exist. I guess with that being said, I'll see you in the next one in exactly a week's time. Dimp out. Dimp subscriber train. Subscribing to the channel for awesome